Wondering if electric cars are Earth's saviors or simply hype? Explore the truth behind their environmental impact and dispel the propaganda. The promise of electric cars to combat climate change and reduce our carbon footprints gained substantial traction over the past decade. As governments and companies invest heavily in the electric vehicle market, it's crucial to examine whether electric vehicles are indeed the environmental panacea they're made out to be, or if there's more to the story. Let's have a look. Reduction in greenhouse gas emissions. One of the most compelling arguments for the adoption of electric cars is their potential to significantly reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Traditional internal combustion engine vehicles emit carbon dioxide and other pollutants directly from their tailpipes, contributing to the accumulation of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Electric vehicles, on the other hand, produce zero tailpipe emissions, meaning they don't emit carbon dioxide while driving. This fundamental difference positions electric vehicles as a cleaner alternative, especially in urban environments, where air quality issues are most acute. A comprehensive 2021 study by the International Council on Clean Transportation highlighted that electric vehicles can emit 3 times less carbon dioxide over their lifetime compared to internal combustion engine vehicles, even when accounting for emissions from electricity generation. However, the actual reduction in greenhouse gas emissions largely depends on the energy mix used to generate electricity. In regions where coal or other fossil fuels dominate the energy grid, the environmental benefits of electric vehicles are less pronounced. Conversely, in areas with a significant share of renewable energy sources, such as wind, solar, and hydroelectric power, the greenhouse gas emissions from electric vehicles are considerably lower, making them a much greener option. This underscores the importance of continuing to decarbonize the electricity grid to maximize the environmental benefits of electric vehicles. Battery production and environmental impact. While the operation of electric vehicles offers clear environmental advantages, the production of lithium-ion batteries presents significant challenges. The extraction and processing of key materials like lithium, cobalt, and nickel are energy-intensive and have substantial environmental and social impacts. Mining operations often lead to habitat destruction, soil and water pollution, and adverse effects on local communities, including violations of human rights. The environmental footprint of battery production also includes the energy consumed in manufacturing processes, which can offset some of the climate benefits achieved by switching from internal combustion engine vehicles to electric vehicles. Addressing these issues requires a multifaceted approach. Technological advancements are being pursued to improve battery efficiency and lifespan, thus reducing the frequency of replacements and the demand for raw materials. Additionally, recycling programs are being developed to reclaim valuable metals from used batteries, which can mitigate the environmental impact of mining. Research into alternative battery chemistries, such as solid-state batteries, promises to further reduce the environmental burden. Ethical sourcing initiatives and stricter regulations on mining practices are also critical to ensuring that the shift to electric mobility doesn't come at an unacceptable social and environmental cost. Energy efficiency. Electric vehicles boast superior energy efficiency compared to their internal combustion engine counterparts. The efficiency of an electric motor far exceeds that of a gasoline engine. Electric motors convert over 85% of the electrical energy from the battery into mechanical energy that propels the vehicle. In contrast, gasoline engines typically convert only about 20 to 30% of the energy stored in gasoline into useful motion, with the remainder lost as heat and friction. This significant disparity means that electric vehicles can travel much further on the same amount of energy, leading to lower overall energy consumption. The efficiency advantage of electric vehicles is even more pronounced in stop-and-go city driving, where regenerative braking systems can capture and reuse energy that would otherwise be lost in traditional braking systems. Furthermore, as the electrical grid increasingly incorporates renewable energy sources, the energy efficiency of electric vehicles will improve in environmental terms. Charging an electric vehicle using solar, wind, or hydroelectric power minimizes greenhouse gas emissions and enhances the sustainability of the entire energy system. This synergy between electric vehicles and renewable energy creates a compelling case for electric mobility as a cornerstone of future transportation systems. Overall, the high energy efficiency of electric vehicles not only reduces operating costs for drivers, but also plays a crucial role in reducing the overall energy demand and environmental impact of transportation. Air quality improvement. Electric vehicles offer significant benefits for urban air quality by eliminating tailpipe emissions that are prevalent in internal combustion engine vehicles. Traditional gasoline and diesel vehicles emit pollutants such as nitrogen oxides, particulate matter, and volatile organic compounds, all of which contribute to smog formation and have detrimental effects on human health. High concentrations of these pollutants are linked to respiratory and cardiovascular diseases, and in severe cases, they can lead to premature deaths. Electric vehicles, by contrast, produce zero emissions at the point of use, which means they don't directly contribute to urban air pollution. This is particularly beneficial in densely populated cities where air quality is a critical concern. The World Health Organization estimates that millions of premature deaths worldwide are attributable to air pollution, highlighting the urgent need for cleaner transportation solutions. As more cities adopt electric vehicles and transition to electric public transport systems, the reduction in local air pollutants can lead to substantial public health improvements, reducing the incidence of asthma, lung disease, and other pollution-related health issues. Additionally, quieter electric motors help reduce noise pollution, further enhancing the quality of life in urban areas. Life cycle analysis. When evaluating the environmental impact of electric vehicles compared to internal combustion engine vehicles, it's essential to consider the entire life cycle, from production through to disposal. Although electric vehicles have a higher initial environmental cost due to the energy-intensive process of manufacturing lithium-ion batteries, their overall life cycle emissions are significantly lower. According to studies by the European Environment Agency and other research institutions, the total greenhouse gas emissions from electric vehicles are about 50% lower than those of comparable gasoline cars over their lifetime. This includes emissions from battery production, vehicle manufacturing, operation, and eventual disposal or recycling. The key factor is the operational phase. Electric vehicles generate far fewer emissions when driven, especially if the electricity used for charging comes from renewable sources. As battery technology improves and recycling methods become more efficient, the initial environmental impact of battery production is expected to decrease. Furthermore, advancements in battery lifespan and second-life applications for used batteries, such as energy storage systems, help extend the utility of the materials involved, thereby reducing the overall environmental footprint. Therefore, while the production phase of electric vehicles is more environmentally taxing, the long-term benefits during the use phase significantly outweigh these initial costs, making electric vehicles a more sustainable option overall. Renewable energy integration. Electric vehicles have the potential to significantly enhance the integration of renewable energy sources into the grid. One of the key advantages of electric vehicles is their ability to store and utilize electricity generated from renewable sources, such as wind, solar, and hydroelectric power. Charging electric vehicles during periods of high renewable energy production can help absorb excess generation, which might otherwise be wasted due to the variability and intermittency of renewables. Moreover, the development of vehicle-to-grid technology allows electric vehicles to feed stored energy back into the grid during peak demand periods, acting as a distributed energy resource. This bidirectional flow of electricity can help stabilize the grid, reduce the need for fossil fuel-based peaking power plants, and enhance the overall efficiency of the energy system. By aligning charging schedules with renewable energy availability, electric vehicles can play a crucial role in smoothing out the supply-demand mismatch, thereby facilitating higher penetration of renewables into the energy mix. This synergy not only maximizes the environmental benefits of electric vehicles, but also supports the broader transition to a sustainable and resilient energy system. Market trends and consumer adoption. The electric vehicle market's witnessing rapid growth, driven by technological advancements, increasing consumer awareness, and supportive government policies. Global electric vehicle sales surpassed 10 million units in 2022, a significant milestone that underscores the growing acceptance of electric mobility. Major automakers are making substantial investments in electric vehicle technology, rolling out new models with longer ranges, faster charging times, and improved performance, which appeal to a broader audience. This commitment from the automotive industry signals a major shift towards electrification. Consumer attitudes are also evolving, with growing environmental consciousness and awareness of the benefits of electric vehicles in terms of cost savings and sustainability. Despite some lingering concerns about range anxiety and charging infrastructure, surveys indicate that an increasing number of consumers are considering electric vehicles for their next vehicle purchase. Furthermore, the rise of electric ride-sharing and delivery services is contributing to market expansion. Innovations in battery technology, coupled with economies of scale, are expected to drive down costs and improve vehicle affordability, making electric vehicles more accessible. As the market continues to mature, it's likely that the adoption curve will steepen, leading to a more rapid transition to electric mobility and significant reductions in greenhouse gas emissions from the transportation sector. Electric vehicles are a crucial component in the transition to a more sustainable transportation system, but they're not a silver bullet. The narrative that electric vehicles alone will save the planet can be seen as overly simplistic, but they're undeniably a vital part of the broader strategy to combat climate change and move towards a greener future.